never check my voice before doing this. Riro Ron! I do Riro! From Star Project! Hello! As per tradition, dying in the start of the stream. Hey, no! How you doing? 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 Tell me, how you doing? How's your day? How's your day? Tell me about you. Hello! I'm sorry for being late, by the way. I had my reason. I had my reasons. I had an express meeting with management before this. But yes, I'm totally available now. I'm 100% available for you now. Hello, people! You miss me? No stream tomorrow. No stream yesterday, right? I haven't streamed yesterday, right? And I was quite bored. I was missing you! My star chats and star dance! Did you miss me? I have my Pepsi here. Getting my caffeine. I have some headache for some reason. So... this Pepsi is my meds. My diet is better than this, I swear. It's a Attorney Monday, yeah! Also, yeah, where is it? Still going? Rabbi? 1 second, I will check that tip again. Can I ask again your opinion about Rabbi? Do you mind to try playing it someday? Okay, Thank you for the tip! I'm so excited to play as attorney. About Rabbi? I don't know about that game. I think, yeah, I remember being mentioned that game before. Yeah, I will search for it after the stream. Yeah, I also got some marshmallows, like of people suggesting me some games, and yes, I will check them out. Thank you so much. Thank you for the tips. Yeah, that baby is fun. Hard but fun. Oh no, I don't like how it sounds. I don't like hard games. No hard games. But yeah, I can try it out. Yeah, I could try it out. By the way, before I start the stream, I have a little announcement to do. Maybe. Who knows? I mean, a little tease to do. I will spoil it right away. Maybe about some upcoming stream tomorrow. Like, aside from the karaoke that's we are doing with Rin. Yeah, tomorrow. Karaoke, what the fuck? Collab. I'm sorry, my head is scrambled right now. Aside from the collab we are doing with Rin. Members? Who knows? Could it be that we finally got the memberships? Could it be that? I wonder. Wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if I suddenly did a huge celebration tomorrow because of that? Who knows? Mr. Me stole the members. Maybe we'll recover them by tomorrow. So yeah, could be. Who knows? I'm thinking what I can do to do something special for you tomorrow. Yes. Expect the waiting room. Thank you for the funding. Okay, yes, I will search it on Steam. I haven't heard about it before. Like, I know that you mentioned, it was probably you mentioned about it. You mentioned it, like on chat before. But I know nothing about that game. But I'm so excited to finally play Ace Attorney. Oh my god, I was waiting for this. And, by the way, I wanted to do two Ace Attorney streams this week, but, it's better that I do variety streams for now. Yeah. So, I decided to hold myself from that. But yes, I am super excited to play this. I'm super hyped. The samurai mystery, guys. The samurai mystery. Who killed the fucking samurai? Well, no, yeah. The second samurai. Who killed him? Was it? Is our clan guilty? We don't know yet. But I'm starting to get suspicious. Okay, let's go. I'm ready. Okay, let's go. Ace Riro will solve it definitely. Ace Attorney Rina. Yeah. By the way, how do you want me to look today? I like this? Or with the kitty mouth? Which version do you prefer? I never asked you about this. Which version do you prefer? Nyan little? Or are you just little? Kitty? Kitty mouth. Yeah, you like it, I like it too. It's so cute, right? Ooh, version. Yeah. Okay. Tongue. Okay, the other one. Okay. If you prefer it, I like it too. Okay, let's go. Press enter. Oh, 1 second. It opens in the wrong, on the wrong screen. Oh, fuck. Okay. Good. Perfect. Hiya, people! So yeah! Today, 4th part of Ace Attorney! The Samurai Mystery! Let's go. Yeah, we were about to have the second trial. Oh, by the way, the music isn't too loud? You hear me well? I think, yeah. Okay. The trial. Yes! Let's go! Okay. Well, our client. Is he guilty? Is he not guilty? I don't know anymore. I don't know who to blame. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? I have no clue about what to do now at the trial. Oh, it's nothing. Really, it's nothing. I will do an amazing job. Oh, it's Maya Mia. She's in her Mia version. Right, Mia? She looks even happier. Oh, fuck. We're done. Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. That is not time for dead people jokes, please. You know, we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yeah, that's true. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Yes. If he is actually innocent. Hello, Dina! Hello! We're just starting. We're just trying. Started. Oh, heck. Sorry. I'm trying not to burp out loud. I'm having Pepsi. I'm sorry. I'm avoiding the Toscaru moments. Yeah, we're just starting the second trial of the third case. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. Yes. It's that or lose the trial. And we don't want to lose the trial. It isn't going to be easy. Oh my god. I will have to save every 5 minutes. Because thinking will be hard here. Let's go! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, Edgeworth, my husbando! Edgeworth, our husband! I know it's your husband as well. You're so handsome. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Yeah! The studio we weren't able to visit before. Today I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder. Sure. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. Oh, the Salmonella! The Salmonella producer. The prosecution calls Salmonella and the Mr. Salmonella. Yeah, the director. Ah, yeah, the producer was the woman. Will a witness state his name as profession? Oh no, I have to read this again. How do I even read this? How rude can you get? Do you know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob ruffle. Salmonella, I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of the day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. I just know for sure it wasn't the old hag. I mean, the old bag. I know she wasn't. I want to believe it. I don't believe she was. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Okay, let's go. The day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. Why is he doubted? It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. According to what you say. Mr. Wright, you might begin your cross-examination. Okay, guys, thinking time. Or maybe we're just pressure here for now. We just press. Hold it! Is that when you always come into work? Oh no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. The freaks in your industry. Still, phew, I was pretty busy that day. Well, that's like phew, right? Phew. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. Hold it! In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. I can see her. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? No, just us 4. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through. See. Alright, that's learned. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Roughs. What's roughs? Rolling on the floor, starving? That's what it means? Rolling on the floor, starving? Okay. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. This doesn't really make sense because we remember that we saw like two dirty dishes in one place, the employee area, and then we saw the two dirty dishes in another place. Something is wrong here. What exactly did they have for lunch? The ribs? Yeah, the T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. There were two dirty plates. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to it? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? By the way, just so you know, for your information, I didn't have a burger today, okay? Riro does not get her jelly burger. You know what I ate before the stream? I had onigiris! Onigiris! Tuna onigiris! Tuna mayo onigiris! Very yum. No burger. Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory. It does seem odd, now that you mention it. Mr. Manella! What did you want, Sweats? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates! That's what I was talking about. The same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Tell me that! I remember those things! I have a goldfish memory, but I remember these things. The important things. No, good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. Yes, sure. But I did it after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all the trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat, I suspected that much, but why would you lie about that in the trial? What the fuck? So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then. Drool. A mental image I will carry to my grave. No, please. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. He's lying to me. I'll press on that one a bit more. Hold it. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsors turned to me and said, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? Sus. I didn't take a single break. Oh, well, yeah, not a one. Sweats. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second! Maybe I do have an idea! Press harder, of course! You're lying to me! Wait a second! Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during the break? I mean, you're such a bad liar. Whoops, ruffle. Well, Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Oh yeah, I guess we did take a little break. You should learn how to lie better, Mr. Manella. Phoenix, great job! Great job, Anita! If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Ugh. Ha! 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 There he goes! The break. Yeah, phew, we took a break, Ruffle! But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 30 in base 12. That's only 13 in base 12. What does that mean? Is it some math term reference? I don't get it. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. The break.
Hold it!
What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 to until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death! So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Edgeworth is cooking something. But it was only 15 minutes. Okay. Hold it! I don't understand what you just said. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Into my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Alright. The other one was D. Vasquez plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Hold it! What is that? Objection! There he goes! There he comes. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor! The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something's wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of those people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Oh, fuck. No, I wanted to save. Oh, I can save. I didn't know I can save here. Nice. Okay, so I remember the vent thing. You remember the Amogus thing? Where the kid went to the dressing room? But I don't know if that has something to do with this. Is it sus? Kinda. I feel like it's important. Okay. I claim it. And claim it loud. If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. Yes, it's too sus. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you may say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was locked? Mr. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Yeah, I remember that. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. I do remember that. The fallen Mr. Monkey had barred the way. He said Mistress Monkey? And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-arguments, Mr. Wright? Actually, it's Mr. Monkey. Nerd face. Then I'm afraid you lost this round. Fuck! I believe we have seen enough evidence. The bow. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. Dolly? Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. Are we sure about that? They therefore have no relation to this case. Too suspicious. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. The kid! The kid! Order! I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, the Detective Gum show got us talking about that. But we still aren't sure it was Mr. Powers. Mr. Will Powers. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't abandon me here! Don't tell me you're giving up! If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, and not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. There's probably a person or two people who weren't in the Studio 1 at that moment. There's somebody lying. It could be just as easy as that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. I mean, that makes perfect sense. And explains the dirty dishes. What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. poor man. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we'll prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You're the Steel Samurai, here to the children everywhere, after all. You. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids! Let's do it. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. What the fuck? Why? Why are you blaming me? What? I haven't even said anything yet. Edgeworth? This is Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution... I mean, you could have not called the kid in the first place. What the fuck? Why is he blaming me? I mean, I'm offended. The prosecution calls Cody Haggins to the stand. Look how little he is. Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Alright. Guards, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates school should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Is the grade in school important? BAM! Witness! What? I like how he responded to him. Just cause you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Ha! You said that, Cody. Good job. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. He likes me, huh? I'm Cody Hawkins. I'm in 2nd grade. I love this brat. I get the feeling this is going to be a long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Yeah, and then he blames me. You are the one traumatizing the child. What the fuck? Witness. I mean, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the bird over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth. They both got offended. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. Kid is too powerful, yeah. More powerful than Edgeworth. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. A new digital camera, Cody always carries it, so he's still learning how to use it today. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. There you go. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods of the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out come the bad guy. Of course the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I'll tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. And why didn't you have the camera with you? Oh, he had. He's lying, right? He's lying for our sake. Very well, the defense might begin its cross-examination. But be gentle, remember you're talking to a child. So we can't press him too hard? Fuck. How to be gentle to a child? Will I get punished if I press him too much? Okay. Yes. 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 The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see, what then? What sort of bad guy was it? A guy. A person. Kinda tall. Skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kinda far away. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, I suppose he was. You didn't have your camera? If you had your camera. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have to it all the time. You said you do though. I guess seeing the killer freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. I wanted to see... Okay. Of course I do. He's a real fan. I've taped every show. And I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh! My dad always takes me. Poor dad. Okay. I mean, I can present this. Because he told us he always carries it. Yeah, we can present this. Just in case I will save. Honey, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You're quite clear about that. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Was I putting the pressure on too much? But I was telling the things how they are. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do you explain that? He doesn't know what a digital camera is? I see. Anyway, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Objection!
Mr. Wright. How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child! Edward, you're not the one to talk! I don't care if he's a child or a prosecution attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yes, I have my camera, so what? You got a problem with that, So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? You definitely use it. I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes out of it. My eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Ham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. So realistic. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah! What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. As a person. That's a little bit weird. Because they are supposed to both have a costume on. Like samurai costume on. And that is quite memorable. That doesn't make sense. He should have remembered that. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. Let's see what happened next. Why? Huh? What do you mean why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap! Something like that. He's still being vague about this. Ah, don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? And see what happens. If I press too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see how the rest of this goes. What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody? Actually, the fighting was so intense that I got kinda scared. So I went straight home. Something isn't adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right. Is our client guilty? It doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. Yeah, too busy watching the real thing. Press him on the facts. Okay, I can present this. But where do I present it? Pressing some points, I think I pressed everything. I pressed this. I pressed this too. This too. I mean... Did you watch the whole fight? No? He has to remember that. That doesn't make sense at all for me. Press harder? Why? What do you mean why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Am I where? Press here again? Then press harder? Pushing the buttons harder? Are you joking? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. This doesn't make sense. Ah, okay, press him harder. Okay, here. Okay, I got you now, I got you now. I thought you were saying, like, press the Q button harder. And I was like, that doesn't work like that, you silly chat. Got it. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part.
Objection!
Don't interrupt me, Edgeworth! What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. But that doesn't make sense. Objection! You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is, Cody, you might have seen some of the samurais fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Oi there! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Big brain! Phoenix! Mr. Wright, your answer. You have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Let's save just in case. Show evidence? What do I have? What evidence do I have? Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Do I have any evidence why? Watching something else? He was watching something else? That wasn't the answer. I saw it in chat and decided to try it. Silly chat! Silly chat! Not me, definitely. Show evidence? What can I show? Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. This? I think this makes sense. He got distracted by this?
Take that!
I know. Okay, that's not it. The camera?
Take that!
Camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. He was trying to take a photo, but he didn't know how? That makes sense. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. Am I right about that too? Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he wanted to snap a photo, but he didn't know how. He was trying to take a picture. Bullseye! What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? What the fuck? Pressing, not picking. What the fuck did he accuse me about? Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. That was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Time to press on the child. Right, Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hawkins testify once more. Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture on the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo? No photo? No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all what happened. Yup. Pepsi check. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Hold it! Why am I right? Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. And Mr. Edgeworth. That's what I hate about grown-ups. They're all so self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Okay. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? Okay, that could be because of two reasons. One, it wasn't willpowers. Two, it was because of his injury, his leg injury. So it could mean both things. Oh my god, yeah, I'm starting to think our client is actually guilty. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. When the lens opens, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground, on the Steel Samurai. That's all that's happened. Yep. There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Anything that they can present? There was like a hint when Phoenix said something was weird? I mean, the parts where he said that he moved in a weird way, but I can't press on that, I think. Moving strangely. Yes, I remember this.
Hold it! Hold it!
That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the plants open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him hard. I will not let it slide. He definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Huggins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture! Bullseye? I see through all of your lies, Cody Huggins. It's one of my powers. The attorney power. Ace attorney power. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
Hold it!
You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Yeah, doesn't... Well, you know... No. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? You know why? I will show you the album. What's the last copyright? I'd better find a clear contradiction somewhere or some solid evidence. This is a contradiction already. He would have kept that photo as a real fan, How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? Uh-huh. This is a fucking lie. No way you erased it. Cody. And every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. Cody Hawkins, the full name. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. With them. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hawkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Samurai lost. Oh there! Mr. Wright. Have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in his album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. My client is guilty, right? My client is guilty, right? Are we sure about this? Yeah, I thought about it. I can't say I'm surprised. Tell him, Phoenix. Can't think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win? That's why Cody deleted those photos. Even the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witnesses have revealed everything with his words! There was a reason why Heliaton told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. I'm having two theories right now. But I don't know if blaming the kid is too crazy. I mean, Cody, is that true? What did you see? Tell the guards what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Order! What kind of stunts are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who... Wait... What the fuck? Is this what I'm thinking about? No way! Makes no fucking sense! Makes no fucking sense! I mean, okay. A switch of costume happens. Oh, okay. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Steel Samurai was the victim. That's what I was thinking! But I was like, no, this can't be true. I was thinking, since nobody else saw their faces before and they had their costumes on, it could be... Oh my fucking god! This is crazy, yo! Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph? You're saying the man in this costume was the victim? Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Super crazy. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember that Miss Oldback said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the steel samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Data. Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick! No way, man! Not if you're gonna look at me like that! Oh, poor boy. Now. Ah! This is it. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Now, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Yeah, what? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see the photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him! There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Okay. Oh.
Take that!
Studio 2? This is Studio 2.
Take that! Take that!
Yeah. I thought it was a 2 backwards. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? Yeah, this is the Studio 2. Number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1. Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? The judge is like... Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo, yeah. Your Honor, that's the first thing I noticed on the photo. Here's the true scene of the crime. Here. Studio 2.
Take that!
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Literally reserved. As you might recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During the break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss De Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trial was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the verse was true. Oh my god, so many plot twists! So many plot twists! I'm not sure about anything anymore! Oh my fucking god! Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Olsbach, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer for some reason stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Do I have proof? Sleeping pills. This could be it. You do? This.
Take that!
This is it. An empty medicine bottle. It wasn't a natural nap. I found this on the table of the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. How does it work? Fingerprinting, yeah. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Ah, the chili. Thank you so much for the tip. Yes, I wish you luck. Udachi! I wish you luck. Thank you for the tip. I suppose you're right. Very well, the curse will take possession of the bottle. Yeah, because like testing the blood wouldn't make sense anymore. Too much time passed. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hagen's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things might have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Olsbach might have been the victim, Jack Hammer. What the fuck is happening here? The scene of the crime? The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, yes. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following questions. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. Oh, 3rd investigation? That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. So many extensions in this case. Very well, court is adjourned. It was Riro. Stop blaming me in every case! Stop blaming me in every case! Okay. Phew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seemed so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I'm sorry, well, I did suspect you for a bit. I wasn't kidding. I definitely wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Wow, this is super interesting. To be continued. This is very interesting. Yes. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya time. Hello, Maya? So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days, and what happens if they don't? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. What happens with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Or both, somehow. Really, why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. Okay. How's my favorite woman doing? The old Winsback sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we couldn't even eat those donuts. I bet we could even eat those donuts at the guard station if we wanted. She seems upset. Hold back. What's wrong? You eat, you die! Ew, she's alive! I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Director Monella, can I ask you about the salmonella? Sal? He's soft a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Mr. Hammer. Well, Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper! Poor old Hammer. You drug his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. She's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My balls or hammer would never do such thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. I wonder what happened. Okay, move. I wonder why he did it. Old Back is the ultimate mastermind. No, she can't be. She didn't do it. I just know it. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him? Like the director or the producer? Sup? Like, judging by what Oldback said, it makes me think that the killer was the director. And the producer just manipulated him. Now we only need the proof? Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? You should try at least to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Mr. Hammer. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. Bitch, you're going to jail. I'm not interested in talking to you. Bitch, you're going to jail. Do something, Nick. She's really taking me off. Oh dear. More Powers. More Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's a kid. My fake blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh dear. Okay, Director Monella. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella? If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Oh dear. Okay, she definitely doesn't want to talk. Let's talk to Manella. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Oh, that's right. We totally forgot about the assistant. Honey, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Okay, and where's Manila? Where's Manila? Employee area. I guess you're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. The trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Mm-hmm. I wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Gumshoe? No, not Dalchin! Oh, sorry, Paul. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean! I almost had a heart attack! I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. Oh my gum show. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, Paul. Trace is 0. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I got to take a plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Oh, interesting. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, Paul. Gumshoe is cool. Yeah, he is. He's kinda goofy, but he's cool. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate has been laced with sleeping pills. This is confirmed. Okay. And goes your investigation. To tell the truth is a real mess, Paul. Some people think we shouldn't pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Appa, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Power anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Prosecutor Edgeworth? How is he doing? He's out of control? He was in the waiting room and he crashed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Wow, he's raging. He's raging. Talk about burns, Paul. Wow, the Fairy of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Interesting. Okay. Empty dressing rooms like this are kinda lonely, aren't they? I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine. Yeah. There's a box of snacks on the table. Okay. Completely empty. Okay. Okay. There's an array of cosmetics here. This is the wig used on Samurai Boogie Woogie. Oh, you remembered, Nick, thanks to you. Looks like someone, yeah. Well... Yep. I'm not sure being drugged counts as taking a nap. The suits. Okay. Anything else to check here, I wonder? I think we checked everything here. What about this? Why is there a third plate here? There were two here before, weren't there? Or I'm crazy. And now if they fixed it, it just kick it off again. I just kick it off again. Pepper assistant. Okay. Knuckles here. The bicycle. Okay. Knuckles here. Okay. I think there's nothing here right now. Let's move. Let's talk to Will. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have a really wowed in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Okay. Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? The producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. And what? Nothing, forget it. I only heard rumors anyhow. Rumors about what? Director Manella. About the producer? Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? He used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. That he's very manipulable. Easy to manipulate. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Roasted. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? So everything starts 5 years ago? Okay. Okay. Yeah, very sus indeed. This is where Salmonella and the Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone sticks too. Something wrong? I don't know, I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. Why these don't have the bone? Like the other dirty dishes have the bone. This one haven't. That's a bit weird, if you ask me. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must have not cleaned it much. This incinerator is a bit sus as well. Okay. Move. She ate the bone too? She's a vulture. What's a vulture? She's a doggo. Just like Pochi. Bones yum? Examine. This is where they have their meeting. Okay, the cups. Knuckles here. Vulture is the birds to eat rotten meat. Oh, I see. Wait, I want to Google that now. How do they look? Vulture. Ah, yeah, I see. Kinda looks like one. Knuckles here. Nothing in here, that could be a clue. Okay. There's nothing to see here. Where is Salmonella? The van? Let's go for a drive. Yeah, I remember this. Mother. Outside the studio. Okay, I can't go there. The mystery monkey. Alright. Back. Can I present anything to anybody? The only new stuff I got is this with the fingerprints. It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Miss All's bag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. Her diet is worse than mine. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Okay. Employee area. Yes. Another van. Okay. There's nothing to see here. Have you noticed anything that might help to they might be a help to us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? The Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. Love. Nothing here. I don't think I need to present him anything. Oh, move. Let's check again the employee area and go there. Dressing room. Hey! Hello! What are you doing here? Well, I was just clearing up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using this anymore, so... What? Why? But WP is innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? Nah! Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? I guess the rumor must be true then. What rumor? The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. He had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Ooh, this is getting spicy. Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too. The film set? Was a trailer part of the film set then? The last episode. Ooh. What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Everything is so sus. The assistant is very sus as well. I know, right? I know more kids shows. The studio big wigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Take a look at this. At what exactly? At this?
Take that!
And this is... A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. But why am I telling her that? Like, she doesn't have a say in this. She doesn't have a say in this. I wouldn't think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Exactly, what can she do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Tell me! Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died, and it was Hammer's fault? Ooh. Someone died? Not the first time, huh? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. Oh? She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk, let's ask her. Let's ask Miss Hag. Miss Oldbag. The plot thickens. Yeah, I know, right? So much lore here. What, you're still slinking around? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old Windsback doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. What do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to frost at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? 5 years ago! I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oof. The 5 years ago flashbacks. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols? Nichols? Nichols, Nick? Penny Nichols? That assistant we talked to. Alright, anyways, we heard about that accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? What? There's nothing! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like this. Like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe this rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Yes, the proof. I have proof. I do have proof. Both of these are proofs, right? Here's my proof. Right? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills. With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints in it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Or should you prove that he used those pills on Powers? Here it is. Take that! Mr. Powers ate a T-bone stick for lunch, correct? Oh yeah, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that stick. There are traces of sleeping pill powder around the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag. Alright, 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. Fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. He has ties to the mafia. Oh, she has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. She became a force, okay? I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Here, take this. A photograph? I thought it was sus that one of these things, these pointy things, wasn't straight. Yeah, you noticed as well. I clicked it like several times. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. That's why they don't use that studio anymore. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. Understand. Thank you, Mr. Oldbag. Is it time to talk to Vasquez? What if I just show her that? This. Look at this. Look at what I have. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? I thought the what was her, but no, she doesn't care. Well... Old bag. Oh no! Did I just frame Old bag? Did I just frame Old bag? I didn't want to do that! She means the security lady, Miss Oldback, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez. You heard this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. I'm scared! And not going anywhere with you! Nick, she wants inside the trailer. No, she's gonna get all back. No! Did I do something wrong? Not the old bag! Not the old bag! Oh, you came. We're gonna die! Rest in peace, Nick. Well then, what was this you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were used in that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids' shows for petty change. So, I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But he used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident? How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And they run him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo onto the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few breezes too. She's such a big fan, so devoted. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you held. Give it to me now. What? This is valuable evidence. Ah, no! The mafia. Are they professionals? They're going at erasing various. They're good at erasing various things. Oh my fucking god. Rest in peace. I'm gonna die here, guys. No. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? The challenge tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. Hold it right there. I heard everything, Paul! Gumshoe came to save me! Gumsock, I miss you! D. Vasquez! You're coming down to the percent with me now! Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Base Gumshoe! Hey, you okay, Paul? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared. Oh, don't mention it, Paul. Just did my job. He's flustered. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, I wanted to say that line ever since I've become a detective. Aww. Gumshoe. We love you, Gumshoe. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. Oh, Gumshoe. Gumshoe. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. To be continued. Pepsi check. Save. Final day. Trial. Let's go for it. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss De Vasquez to the stand. Miss De Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? De Vasquez, I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. I love Edgeworth's reactions. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. With her pants down. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone sticks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. Okay, the van. I see. No way. The corpse was in the van. The body was in the van, and they took it to the Studio 1. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. That's why they took the van. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. Did no one leave during this meeting? No one. But you had the statistics, right? You had a break. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Poor Edgeworth. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so... Oh, fuck. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? Means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Right. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Bam! Yeah, Mr. Wright! Bam! Oops. It was a 15-minute break. So and I ate T-bone sticks on the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone stick. That's why there were no bone there? There was no bone there? If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that stick. I have kinda evidence. Okay, but I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what you said somewhere. Yes. Yes. I forgot it? I Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Okay. They weren't in the employee area, right? Yeah, they were in Studio 2. Not sure I can present anything. Oh, the van. Look, the van. Yeah. Okay. No, but this is what I got from this conversation. I'm gonna use this van to drive Rodgers to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. But how? Wasn't the bath blocked? What's the description of the plate? Okay, let's see it. Found in the employee area. On it are traces of sleeping pills and large bomb. But this is from the employee area. This is not the stick plate they ate. They ate at the Studio 2. This is not it. But how did they go with the van if the path was blocked? The path was blocked until 4. Then they moved to Studio 1 between 4 and 5. The plates in Studio 2 didn't have bones, right? Exactly. I pointed that out. But I have nothing to tell about that. Like, I don't have it here. Okay, let's press her once again and everything. Yourself? Yes. Nope. Not in the employee area. Okay. Yes. Fine. One second. Between 2:15 to 4 p.m. Slam. Slam. She forgot. The rehearsal was scheduled for 5, okay? Take her on the van. The 15 minutes break. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. Irritates me. Hehe, slam. Yes, okay, I saw this. Do you have someone who can verify this? Oh, okay. I didn't press this, I think. Yes. Ah, no. No, we talked about this already. One person is enough. I am so triggered they are letting this girl smoke in the cart. Yeah, they also allowed the child to bring the camera. Okay, I pressed on everything. So... I guess... I have to present this. I have to present something. I could present this. I mean, I would present it because it like has the bones, and the plates in the studio too didn't have the bones. It didn't have the large bone. No. Okay. Let's present this.
Objection!
Yeah. As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone stick. But I say you did not. The bone is just not there. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. A plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone stick? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will. Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Will they say they burned the bone here? Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare! Ha! We get to see her faces. Her frustrated faces. I was waiting for that, Miss Vasquez. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone stick and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate a boneless stick! You ate the bone too! You didn't eat any stick during the break. You took your stick and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. Yeah. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during the break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on some Manila. She was meeting with the steel samurai. Oh yeah. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. And Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her stick. She ran into the steel samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands! Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous? Slam! What kind of stunts are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was warning that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. My cheerleader Maya. Pepsi check. Has no gas left. It's not soda anymore. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I mean... You couldn't, could you? I think you could. I mean... You used salmonella. Did you just use salmonella? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ah, you see? Oh no, it doesn't even have to be salmonella, like... She has her mafia guys. What the fuck? Yes, however, that has no bearing on this case. Yeah, that has nothing to do with that. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Oh? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. Yeah, that doesn't really mean anything. I already knew that from Danganronpa. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. it has the duct tape.
Take that!
I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Yeah, I don't think the duct tape is that powerful, you know? He was killed by stick bones. He's the one who ate the stick bones and then he choked and died. Order, order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Edgeworth is so worthless here. Edgeworthless. Are you quite sane? Are you unaware of what you're saying? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was? How was Hammer killed? Oh, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what murder weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Can I? Can I? The fence? You... the fence? But I don't know. Wait. What if I show the photo?
Take that!
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on the top of the stairs. Order, order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. He's getting mad. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret of the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Pretty crazy. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss Divasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. So whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. Very crazy. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script reading stuff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio One, was it not? That's easy to explain. And in the evil magistrate costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio One? Yes. And I turned the trailer on the space of a 15-minute break? Yes, you had the van! How could I have disposed of the body? You had the fucking van! The break in the meeting of the trial lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed up the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio One and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. He had the people and he had the van. She had another way. Yeah, other than her own hands, exactly. For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry the body. Interesting. Let's hear them. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. The van!
Take that!
Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One, and you used the studio van to do it! Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Saul take me. There was a van there, right? I had Saul drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Exactly what I thought when they mentioned the van. It was obvious. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Objection!
Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was! Of course Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator, of course, of course. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the steel samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burnt it in that small incinerator. Ah, that's what it was for. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. That easy? I win? They're speechless. Everybody's speechless. So what happens next? Don't me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? What? Something like that. I just said that. Yes, she said that. Wait, so you mean... Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. This is hilarious. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did it? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. The results of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right? But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. Yeah! What? Oh yeah! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course! It says the witnesses! That's all he has to say. Certainly. It does seem very likely that she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Oh? I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. Ah, what do you do now? I mean, it is possible that Salmonella did it. Like, yeah, she was behind it, but maybe Salmonella did it. Testify. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Know about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Damn. To come so far only to fail. Damn. As it seems, there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Objection!
Da, 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 da. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I did it! He tried. I see. Very well.
Objection!
Your Honor, no, he hasn't. I request as a witness testify again. You're the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I choose your little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, Indeed! Really, I say, ergo... Slam! I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick. What did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But... wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, Edgeworth, he changed. After finding the body. I was with Saul and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, and Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now. But if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Let's do this! Okay. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was them. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? When exactly? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Let's press harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in the costume with Salmonella's help. Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing anybody into any costumes? I mean... you should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy? The witness will continue her testimony.
Hold it!
I mean, of course she would say that. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? A nap. So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember. Remember what? The There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Press harder! Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting application. No one noticed he was missing. For Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence, dead silence. Like this, just like this. Dead silence. Silence. Hey Nick, why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Oh, it's back the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Yeah. Right. It's still samurai. Press harder. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. The photograph meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't in question. Thankfully the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us. Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it, with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helps convince everyone they didn't require questioning. Okay, I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. Oh, I guess not. Press harder. I remember she was searching for the script, and she asked us to go ask Salmonella about the script. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. You can think of rehearsing after that. Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue. Slam! Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statements. Are you becoming an attorney, Edgeworth? Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? Slam. She wouldn't have to know about the murder before going to Studio One. She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Oh. He got you! Mr. Edgeworth, what you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Why are you thinking of a career change to defense? The ball? I appreciate the concern, Ron. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Based Edgeworth. Based Edgeworth. Now, Miss Vasquez. Do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Incredible. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. Okay, I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? So, he told me. Tell the director. You have to find something to peg this on her here, or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get them. Okay. This was the first thing, right? Yes, what time was that? Okay, yes. Yes. Alrighty. Let me see what I have here. He was injured. Oh, fuck. Okay, guys, do you remember who we're seeing when they were practicing? When they were doing the rehearsal, I think? Vasquez and the director, they were there. She didn't see? She didn't see how he got injured? I can't remember the director and the guard, I think? It was Powers that was injured, wasn't it? Yes. Did you say a different thing? She was not there, but she said that the director told her. Okay. The police showed up. Security lady all back was quite agitated. Okay. She knew. I'm not sure what I can present here. I knew that Hammer was injured. Oh, yeah! Okay, yeah! It was not Hammer's. Yeah, it was Will Powers. It was Will Powers. What can I present? Yeah! It wasn't Hammer, it was Powers. The sleeping pills? Should I present the sleeping pills? Just press? I pressed already, I think. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Saul told me. We have to present something. She knew. The photo? You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? Because it was Will Powers, not Hammer. I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Aha! She slipped. Ah! I already said it was Saul who told me. That's right! He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. What's limping? Ah, you saw Hammer limping. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. I will have order! Osmanthus line. Okay, witness. Can I refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Ugh. Why are the real killers always so persistent? They don't want to go to jail. Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? The motive. We need the motive. Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death, nothing. Yes, he would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? There is no reason. It is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Can I prove that? It was an accident? You think it was an accident? It's a tricky question, yeah. I really don't know what to answer here. I think you can prove it? You think I can prove it? What can I prove it with? I have this. A motive. Maybe this photo somehow? A motive. Save you for just in case. Yeah, will do. I really don't know what to present here. I can't prove it. Nick, no! Saying you can't prove it now would be admitting defeat. She'll get away. But what proof could I possibly have? I don't care if it's impossible. You still have to fight this one. Okay. I have proof and I'll show it to you. I didn't really have a choice, huh? Yeah, the photo. Yeah, I will present the photo. No. Oh, yes. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder? Yeah, that's why she wanted it, but I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, De Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. A moment, Mr. Wright. Are we talking about motives here? Yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed De Vasquez, not the other way around. What? 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 I'm confused. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, she's a zombie, obviously. I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And they never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright? I'm so confused. You are Hammer me? Stop accusing me! But it is not the killer of any case. I'm spoiling you right now. I'm not the killer in any case of Ace Attorney. Okay, wow, real evidence? Evidence? What do I have? Evidence? Your badge styling them, that's evidence. She had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out of blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. Oh. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. Ooh. Crazy! Your Honor! Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill De Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Makes all the sense of the world. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I'm guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, no. How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. Please don't die. She really cares about him. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's the Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. Collected. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. Ace Attorney! I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty! This is all. This court is adjourned. Crazy. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Show evidence? What can I show? Is it this? Because you were the Steel Samurai? Because I was a Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once. But he was reduced to acting in a kid's show, and as a villain to boot. The kids love the Steel Samurai, and so he hates you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. He's wholesome. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP! Aha! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Oh, but there's no show anymore. Steel Samurai's ended. Is something wrong? No, of course not! Who tells him? Nick Edgeworth. Whoa! Sup, husbando? Whoa! Is it the first time he looks at me like this? Oh, I feel intimidated. Say something, right? He's looking at my eyes. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel as Phoenix right now. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? Oh. That's too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? Oh, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am a sadlet with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. So listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Ah, poor Edgeworth. He's questioning everything right now. Oh, Mr. Wright? Why is that guy your friend? What? Friends? Ah, Zeph! They're rivals! Rivals! Right, Nick? For now, we are, I guess. Huh? Why did I get the feel I'm missing something? They will become lovers. Come on, Nick, tell me! What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? They're lovers. And saw the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Oh, they continued? Oh? Pink Princess? Did they not continue the Steel Samurai? Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! We're going to watch... You're going to watch it with me, right? Do you think this is Will Powers? Do you think this is Will Powers acting? I'll admit I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? I have to trade cards with Cody and that assistant. That assistant was so sus. Incredible that she wasn't... like... implied in this case. Fine, fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? It is here! It is Will Powers! It is Will Powers! I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Wow, this case is so good. Oh, this is the last one. A brand new episode has been added. Oh, I see. Okay. I will save. Okay. And we are finishing here for now. 3 hours. And it was like only the half of this case? A bit more, I think. Because the other half was 3 hours as well. Oh my god. This case was 6 hours long. Wow. Wow, did you like this case? Have you played this game before? Tell me. This was very interesting. I didn't expect all this. Yes, it was long. But very interesting as well. Last one excluding the DLC. Yeah, and then we could start the other Ace Attorney games because I have the trilogy. I have the Ace Attorney trilogy. I want to play the other games as well. Okay. A little pick to the new case isn't going to make any heart. You want me to do a little pick to the case? Just so we know what we're doing in the next stream? Next Monday? Should we do a little pick on the case? What you think? What you think? You tell me. Sure? Yeah? You want? Okay, let's do it. Just a little bit, okay? Just to see what happens there. Just a little. Yes. It's been what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered. But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas! What? Okay, I guess we can leave it here. What the fuck? To be continued. Yes, guys, I will leave it here. Now you will be just as intrigued as me for the next case. See you next time. Cliffhanger, exactly. See you next Monday with the Ace Attorney Monday. Okay. Yes. Wow. This is crazy. Okay. Yeah. Why? I really want to continue now. Now I regret that I don't have 2 Ace Attorney streams this week. It's gonna be interesting. What the fuck? For sure. Thanks for the great stream, Riro-chan, and please don't forget about my request. Sorry if I'm alarmed, but as a fellow... Oh, one second. I will read it. Sorry if I'm too annoying, but as a fellow Goldfish memory owner, I can imagine that this can happen. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Yes, I will take a look, and thank you for the tips. Yes, I will take a look at the game. Rabi-Ribi, right? Rabi-Ribi. Okay, I will search it on Steam. Yes. Thank you for your suggestion. Thank you for the tips, and thank you for watching the stream. Wow! It's so interesting. Ace Attorney is so interesting. Yeah, and I expected it since, you know, like, I talked to you that I really enjoyed Danganronpa games. So yes, I am liking this a lot. This is very interesting. I love the plot twist in here, you know? Like stuff we didn't expect at all. It's very crazy. This is very crazy. Okay. Collab will be on your Orange channel. The collab with Rim will be on my channel tomorrow. And don't forget that tomorrow we have 2 streams. Despite what the schedule says, we have 2 streams. Yeah, we have the collab, but before that we will do the special stream because something great happens. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe some celebration stream. I wonder about what? I wonder what happens. You didn't watch. She got rid of Mr. Mean. Oh, by the way, I want to tease another thing. Next week, I want to make a special stream in which Mr. Mean will appear. You will love that one. You're being adopted, what the fuck? Monetization, I already have the monetization, but it's related to the monetization, yeah. Something special. Yes, Mr. Mean collab? Kinda. Memberships, maybe? Who knows? Why, it's been more than a month already since I debuted. And maybe we finally have it? Who knows? What are we going to celebrate tomorrow? I'm hyping you up. Objection emote. Well, if we continue playing this attorney, I think I could do a read objection emote. Yeah, that would be funny. I wonder what the membership name will be. Maybe tomorrow you will discover it. Who knows? I'm still thinking because I want to do something special tomorrow. But, like, we did the karaoke very recently. So I'm not sure about doing karaoke. I mean, karaokes are always fun. But I would like to do, like, something memorable, you know? I'm still thinking. Actually, to be honest, I didn't expect the memberships to open. You know what? Today I had a dream. Well, last night I had a dream that the memberships opened. But then I woke up and I was like, oh fuck, this is just a dream. I told that my manager about that. And he looked and he was like, oh, they're actually open. And I was like, what? Dreams come true. Dreams literally come true. Well, yeah. Interesting coincidence, huh? But yeah, this is hypothetical. I haven't told you anything. Memberships are gigastars, I guess? Well, there are tiers. There are different tiers. There are different tiers. You will see! You will see! Ah! And I'm excited to show you the emotes tomorrow. I'm sure you will like them. They look super cute. I didn't do the emotes, but I'm thinking about doing the read objection one. It could be used in some cases when Riro says, I didn't have a burger today, but I did it! Chad spams read objection. I did have a burger today. I don't have a daily burger. You have a very wrong opinion about me. You have a very wrong opinion about me. I only had a Pepsi. That's probably the unhealthiest, the unhealthiest thing I had today. Ah, you know what I had for breakfast? I want to tell you. I had cake for breakfast. Very yum, very yum, very yum. My grandma made a cake. My grandma made a cake because it was like, it was the birthday of a friend of our family. Yeah, she made cake and then she made another cake with the cream from that cake with puff pastry. And I really like that one. It was like dulce de leche cream with the puff pastry. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, it's amazing. That's my favorite cake she made. Cake made out of cake, kinda. Cake made out of cake, kinda. But it's so good. Oh, yummy. It is. I don't want it to end. Those are the leche. Now I'm hungry. I'm gonna have a slice now. I will have one for you. Thinking about you, my star chats and stardusts. Are you going to have dinner now? Yes, probably. Ah, you know how I told you that I had some headache? I still have it for some reason. My Pepsi didn't help me. But I am a Chad, so I keep streaming for 3 hours with headache. It was fun. I just really wanted to play this game. But I'm fine. It takes just a little. Too much sugar, baby? I don't think so. It's probably because I'm on my period right now. It happens to me usually that I have headaches. Rita, does Mr. Min like us? I don't know. I haven't asked. I don't know if he likes anybody. Does Mr. Min like anybody? I don't know. Aliens go through that too, I see. Yes! I mean, I told you that I'm completely a female human being, like, despite my wings and my antennas, that's the only alien feature. All the other, like, stuff about my body is female human, so yeah. Thanks for the stream, thank you so much for watching! Thank you so much for watching. It was very fun. It's a journey. It's always fun to stream. And tomorrow, my first collab with Rin. I'm excited. By the way, have you been watching the shorts of Rin? They're very fun. I'm glad that a lot of people are finding them funny and interesting because I do. I watch all of them. They're so funny. Yeah, you liking them? Yeah, she's doing great. Her shirts are very cool. Yeah. Thanks to you for watching. What time do you want to do the second stream? Oh, okay. It will be before. It will be before the collab because the collab for me it will be like Central European time 8 p.m. So probably it will be like at 6 p.m. Central European time. I will do a waiting room. Like, it will be 2 hours before the collab, probably. 2 or 3 hours before the collab. I'll open a waiting room today. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching! Excited to stream for you tomorrow! And all this week, I only have one day off this week. Because I know that when I don't stream, I miss you, my Starjust on Stardust. I know myself already. I know myself. Thank you so much for watching and being here with me. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Nina na na. Bye bye.